This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hello and welcome to Knowledge for College, a game show featuring some of UISD's best and brightest students. My name is Jose Sanchez, and today we have contestants from the Llano Elementary School and Malakoff Elementary School. Our guest host today is none other than Chelsea Morganson. She is this year's Miss Laredo. How are you doing today, Miss?
Doing great. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you. Indeed, we are. And why don't you tell the children a little bit about what does it mean to be Miss Laredo? Like, what does all that entail?
So being Miss Laredo, I do a lot for the community. I go to schools just like yours and I talk to you all about how important it is to be yourselves, to be kind, to stay focused in school so that you can have success in your future. I do a lot throughout the community, like I said, whether it be clothing drives, raising awareness for different diseases or different nonprofit organizations. I do a whole lot of that. And then I also get to compete at Miss Texas USA, which I did Labor Day weekend, and I got top 5. I placed 4th runner-up. So I do a lot. I really do.
Wow. That's a very, very exciting, very busy.
Very fun. Yes, very busy, but it's all fun.
That's great. Well, we're very happy to have you today.
I'm so happy to be here.
Indeed. All right, so let's meet our contestants. From the Llano Elementary School, we have Camilla. How are you doing today, Miss?
I'm doing good.
Great. And what do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
I like playing volleyball.
You like to play volleyball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Next we have Jose. How you doing, Jose?
Great.
Awesome. And what do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
I like to read.
You like to read? What kind of books do you like to read? Any particular subject?
Yes, I like to read nonfiction.
Oh, nonfiction. That's always. I like to read a lot of nonfiction myself. Excellent. From Malakoff Elementary, we have Juan Carlos. How you doing today, Juan Carlos?
Good.
That's great. And what do you like doing in your spare time?
I like.
He's like spare time. What's that? What do you enjoy doing?
I play video games.
You like to play video games? Well, that's fun.
Sometimes research on my computer to to study.
Oh, okay. That's always fun, right? Looking up information, whatever occurs to you. That's great. All right, cool. And last but not least, Morgan. How you doing today, Morgan?
Good.
That's wonderful. What do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
I love to play sports.
Oh, really? Any sports in particular?
Softball, basketball, and volleyball.
Oh, wow. You play on teams?
Yes.
Stuff? Really? Like little league teams and stuff?
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, we're happy to have all of you here. Let's go over the rules. Each team is going to take turns spinning that wheel right there, the wheel of knowledge, as we like to call it. And you're going to get questions from the categories of math, science, language arts, and social studies. Each one of those questions is worth 5 points. Then we have our wild turn category, that one in the middle there. You see the little red category there? That's our wild turn, and the reason why it's red is because they're really difficult questions. Okay, those are going to be your difficult questions. They can come from any subject area, and because they're difficult questions, they're worth double points, or each one of those is worth 10 points. All right? There is a 1 minute time limit for you to answer each question. And when your time is up, you're going to hear a little bell, like that one there. And when you hear that bell, you got to give me your answer right away because you're out of time. All right? Of course, each team earns points by answering the questions correctly. If the answer is incorrect, the other team gets a chance to answer the question and earn the points for themselves. Okay, right. So we had a coin toss earlier to decide who would spin the wheel first. And Malakoff Elementary will go first today. So go ahead and spin the wheel. It doesn't matter. You're closest. There you go. All right, and we're going to start with wild turn. Wow. All right. So I'll give these to the students. And
Your subject is going to be math.
Okay. It's going to be math. Follow along very carefully.
All right. So your question is, Alberto bought one pair of pants for $45.95 and two shirts for $15.25 each. If Alberto paid with a $100 bill, how much change did he receive? Was it A, $23.55, B, $24.55, C, $23.45, or D, $24.45?
You can repeat the question.
Alberto bought one pair of pants for $45.95 and two shirts for $15.25 each. If Alberto paid with a $100 bill, how much change did he receive? A, $23.55, B, $24.55, C, $23.45, or D, $24.45?
Just shout it out when you have the answer.
A.
That is correct.
A is the correct answer. Outstanding. All right, good job. Malakoff Elementary starts out with 10 points. All right, and it's Deyano's turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Okay, and we have social studies now.
Okay.
All right. This one's going to be worth 5 points, of course, and go ahead and follow along very carefully with Ms. Morganson.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Your question is, Sheila got her driver's license 10 years ago, so she has been driving for A, a century, B, timeline, C, month, or D, a decade?
D.
That is correct.
That is correct, a decade. She were driving for a century, well, she probably wouldn't want to do too much driving, would she? Okay, very good. So that's 5 points for the Deyano Elementary. Malakoff Elementary goes next. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Give it a good hard spin. There we go. All right, and it's science.
All right.
Science category for 5 points. And listen very carefully to Miss Morganson as she gives you your question. Go ahead.
Your question is, Mrs. Mendoza fills this beaker A with cold water and beaker B with hot water. She puts a drop of yellow food coloring in both beakers. How does the food coloring behave in each beaker? A, beaker A spreads it fast. Beaker B settles it down. B, beaker A, it settles down. Or beaker B, it spreads slowly. C, beaker A, it spreads slowly. Beaker B, it spreds fast. D, beaker A, it spreads fast. Beaker B, it spreads slowly.
Can you repeat the question for them?
Mrs. Mendoza fills beaker A with cold water and beaker B with hot water. She puts a drop of yellow food coloring in both beakers. How does the food coloring behave in each beaker? A, beaker A, it spreads fast. Beaker B, it settles down. B, beaker A, it settles down. Beaker B, it spreads slowly. Beaker A, it spreads slowly. Beaker B, it spreads fast. Or D, beaker A, it spreads fast. Beaker B, it spreads slowly.
D.
That is not the
D
answer.
is incorrect. Deyano Elementary, do you have the correct answer?
C.
That is correct.
That is the correct answer. All right. Good job. Deyano Elementary has 5 points, another 5 points there for answering that one correctly. So go ahead and spin the wheel. Give it a good hard spin. All right, and it's social studies again for Deyano Elementary School.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And here we go. This is, did I tell you it was worth 5 points? Yes, I tell you that every time, just so you know. All right, so go ahead and follow along with Miss
All
Morganson. Go
right.
ahead.
Your question is, a blank is a reference book with facts and figures. Is it A, map, B, Bible, C, atlas, or D, almanac?
C.
That's incorrect.
That is incorrect. Malakoff Elementary, what is the correct answer?
D.
That is correct.
That is correct. Yes, that was an almanac. Excellent. Excellent job. So that's 5 points for Malakoff Elementary. All right, so you guys just stole one from each other, huh? All right, so go ahead and give us a good spin on that wheel now. Nice. Wild turn. Wild turn again. All right, so this is worth 10 points, all right? It's a very difficult question. It's going to be from language arts, all right? So listen very, very carefully. Go ahead, Miss Morganson.
Ready. What punctuation mark is missing in the following sentence? What is the length of the desk? A, period, B, question mark, C, a comma, or D, an exclamation point?
B.
That is correct.
That is correct. That is correct. That was an interrogative statement, isn't it? It was a question, so it needs a question mark. Very good. All right, so that's 10 points for Malakoff Elementary. De Llano Elementary, it's your turn. Go ahead and spin that wheel. And it's science. It's science for De Llano Elementary School.
Here we go.
Thank you. And here we go. Go ahead and follow along with Miss Morganson. Go ahead.
Okay, your question is, how does the energy in sound spread out from where the sound is made? Is it A, in a straight line, B, in echoes, C, in atoms, or D, in waves?
D.
That is correct.
D is the correct answer. Sound waves. Right. Excellent. Very good. All right. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more knowledge for college. Stay tuned.
United ISD is looking to hire school bus drivers. Qualified drivers who are hired will receive paid bus driving training, paid annual drug and alcohol testing, paid annual physical exam, paid state required bus driver certification, paid certification class time, and excellent employee benefits. In return, UISD is looking for a 2-year bus driver commitment. Consider a rewarding career working with students at United ISD. Apply today.
Hi, I'm Charles.
And I'm Jasmine.
Did you know that every United ISD student uses the best technology in our classrooms?
It sure makes learning really fun and exciting.
We use iPads, Chromebooks, smart interactive panels, and Google every day.
It keeps our daily instruction engaging and will get us ready for the future.
At UISD, we love learning with technology.
We are united.
Beginning April 1st, the U.S. Census Bureau is asking every person living in the United States to participate in the 2020 census. Your response will help our community get its fair share of federal funds for schools, healthcare, roads, public works, and other vital programs. You can respond to the census by internet, phone, or mail. Your information will be kept confidential. Participate in the 2020 census because United we count.
You belong.
What about this one?
You evolve. You achieve.
We are back. You are watching Knowledge for College. Today's contestants are from the Llano Elementary School and Malakoff Elementary School. Our guest host today is Miss Chelsea Morganson, Miss Laredo. I believe you had a question you wanted to ask our students?
Yes, in pageants it's very popular for them to ask me questions, but now I'm going to ask you questions. So Camila, tell me, what is your favorite thing to eat?
There's a lot of things. I think pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
That's a good choice. All right, Jose, who's your favorite superhero?
I love Iron Man.
Iron Man? He's one of my favorites too. All right, Juan Carlos, what is your favorite subject in school?
Math,
Math?
I guess.
Good. Okay, and then you said earlier that you played sports. Of the ones that you play, what's your favorite one and what do you hope to do in the future?
Softball.
Softball? You want to play that when you're as a
Yes.
pro?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right.
All right. Outstanding. Outstanding. That's great. Very involved, very active group of students we have here today, yeah? All right, excellent. Okay, so we're going to continue. I think it was Malakoff's turn. So go ahead and spin the wheel, Malakoff Elementary School. And we almost wound up with another wild turn. You guys are getting all the wild turn questions, but not this time. This time it's language arts. Thank you. And here we go for 5 points. Here is your question. Go ahead.
Your question is, which is the adjective in the following sentence? Amanda is truly a generous person. Is it A, Amanda, B, generous, C, is, or D, truly?
B?
That's correct.
That's correct. All right. Excellent. 5 points from Malakoff Elementary School. Dayano Elementary School. It's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. And it's math. It's math now.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. Thank you. And this is for 5 points. Listen very, very carefully. And here we go. Go ahead.
The population of a certain city is 836,527. What is the population of this city rounded to the nearest 10,000s? Is it A, 800,000, B, 830,000, C, 836,000, or D, 840,000?
D.
That's correct.
That is the correct answer. Excellent job. Dayano Elementary School gets 5 points. Malakoff Elementary School, you get to spin the wheel again. Go ahead. Uh-oh, another math question. Here we go for 5 points. Okay, go ahead and give this to the students and follow along very carefully as soon as I can get these two pieces of paper unstuck from each other. There we go. Go ahead.
Okay. The volume of a single layer in a rectangular prism is 18 cubic centimeters. There are 5 layers in this rectangular prism. What is the volume in cubic centimeters of this rectangular prism? Is it A, 90, B, 23, C, 13, or D, 36? I'll repeat the question one more. The volume of a single layer in a rectangular prism is 18 cubic centimeters. There are 5 layers in this rectangular prism. What is the volume in cubic centimeters of this rectangular prism?
Is it A?
It is A, that's correct.
Indeed it is. Excellent job. Excellent job, Malakoff Elementary. All right, so that's 5 points for you. Dayano Elementary, it's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. And it's language arts. Language arts for 5 points. Okay, follow along very carefully with Miss Morganson. And as soon as I can get these two, there we go. They get stuck together sometimes. Go ahead.
Okay. Which of the following is an example of a collective noun? Boy, herd, girl, building. Is it A, building, B, girl, C, herd, or D, boy? I'll repeat the question once more. Which of the following is an example of a collective noun? Is it A, building, B, girl, C, herd, or D, boy?
C.
C is correct.
C is correct, yes. Actually, yeah, that's collective noun because it's referring to a group of things, right? Excellent job. All right, so that's 5 points from Dayano Elementary School, Malakoff Elementary School. Go ahead and give us a spin on the wheel. And it's science now. Time for a science question.
A little stuck there.
Yeah, it happens.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. And science is fun, isn't it? I like science a lot. So go ahead and listen very closely to Miss Morganson as she gives you your question. Go ahead.
Rosa hit a baseball with a baseball bat. The baseball bat made a loud crack, and the baseball flew across the field. What made the baseball move? Was it A, it was pulled by gravity, B, it was pushed by sound waves, C, it was pushed by the bat, or D, it was pulled by a magnetic force? I'll repeat the question one more time. Rosa hit a baseball with a baseball bat. The baseball bat made a loud crack and the baseball flew across the field. What made the baseball move? A, it was pulled by gravity. B, it was pushed by sound waves. C, it was pushed by the bat. Or D, it was pulled by a magnetic force.
B.
No, that's incorrect.
Incorrect. Diana Elementary, what's the correct answer?
C.
C is correct.
C is the correct answer indeed. Yes. All right. So that's 5 points for Diana Elementary School, and you get to spin the wheel again. So go ahead. And it's Wild Turn now. Wild Turn question for 10 points. All right. Put on those thinking caps.
Your subject is science.
It is indeed science. So listen very, very carefully. Whoops, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Which statement correctly explains why images are reflected on the surface of a still pond? A, light bounces off the water surface in straight lines. B, light bends as it passes through the water surface. C, the water surface absorbs some of the light waves that strike it. Or D, the water surface refracts some of the light waves that strike it.
A.
A is correct.
That is correct. Yes. The light bounces right off of that, right? That's how we get reflections. Excellent job. 10 points for the Yano Elementary School. Malakoff Elementary School, it's your turn. Go ahead and spin that wheel. And another wild turn question. Another wild turn question from Malakoff Elementary. Yeah, those are fun questions, aren't they? I like those. Go ahead and follow along very carefully,
All right.
Ms. Laredo.
This document expresses the goals of the new Constitution. A, Uncle Tom's Cabin. B, the new Constitution. C, the preamble. Or D, American democracy. I'll repeat the question one more time. This document expresses the goals of the new Constitution. Is it A, Uncle Tom's Cabin? B, the new Constitution? C, the preamble? Or D, American democracy?
D.
It is not D, that's incorrect.
That is incorrect. Diana Elementary School, what's the correct answer?
B.
That's
B
also
is
incorrect.
also incorrect. The correct answer was?
C, the
Indeed.
preamble.
The preamble. The preamble is where they outlined what the goals were for the Constitution. All right, so no score on that one, and it's going to be the Llano's turn to spin the wheel. So go ahead. Social studies. All right, thank you. And for 5 points, let me just get these. Oh, well, this one decided to fall down on me. There we go. I guess gravity did the trick for me, didn't it? Go ahead and read them their question.
Okay, your question is, to move from one country, place, or locality to another, is that A, transfer, B, fly, C, migrate, or D, travel?
C.
That's correct.
That's correct. Yeah. Migration. Excellent. Excellent job. 5 points for the Llano Malakoff Elementary. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Yes, you can spin it. And it's language arts. We almost got another wild turn, but not quite. It's going to be language arts. All right. Here we go. It's for 5 points. Okay, so follow along very carefully. Go ahead.
Okay. The underlined part of this sentence shows an example of A, blank. Victoria's desk is near the front of the room, with Victoria's desk underlined. Is that a complete predicate? B, an adverb? C, a conjunction? Or D, a singular possessive noun? I'll repeat the question one more time. The underlined part of this sentence shows an example of A, Victoria's desk is near the front of the room. Victoria's desk is underlined. Is it A, a complete predicate? B, an adverb? C, conjunction? Or D, singular possessive noun?
Is it D?
It is D.
That is correct. Yes. It's a singular possessive noun. It's possessive because it's saying that it's Victoria's desk, not just any old desk. That one belongs to Victoria, right? All right. So cool. Deyando Elementary School, it's your turn. Go ahead and spin that wheel. And science it is. Science it is. For 5 points. Thank you. And here we go. Follow along very carefully. Go ahead, Miss.
As groundwater moves through soil, it absorbs carbon dioxide. Water and carbon dioxide form carbonic acid. Carbonic acid dissolves limestone. Over time, which landform might result from this process? A, a volcano, B, a plain, C, mountain, or D, cavern?
D.
Yep, that's correct.
See, that is how caverns are formed. That is how caverns are. Very good. 5 points for Deyando Elementary. And we're going to take another short break. You're watching Knowledge for College. Do not touch that dial.
United ISD is holding its annual 5K Run, Walk, and Roll event. It'll take place at North Central Park on Saturday, January 18. Registration starts at 7:30 a.m. and the race begins at 8:30. Pre-registration is $25 and participants can register online. On-site registration is $30 and the student fee is $10. The event includes a health fair with free health screenings and information booths. All proceeds go to UISD student scholarships.
You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game show of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at UISD. We would like to thank our contestants from Malakoff Elementary and Deyando Elementary School for participating in our game show today. And we would also like to thank our guest hosts, Miss Chelsea Morganson, Miss Laredo. What did you think about our show today?
It was so much fun. I love getting to be a part of it and to see how bright our future is with these kids. I can't wait to see what you all do later on.
Outstanding. It was a pleasure to have you here.
It was great to be here.
Great privilege. Outstanding. All right. So don't forget to watch Knowledge for College and all of our other fine programming on this and other local TV stations, including the Public Access Channel. We'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, CiCi's Pizza. Thank you for supporting our show. And we will see you next time on Knowledge for College. Let's say goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.